welcome everyone, it's Vapors Drakomar. It's time for some more Raid Shadow Legends. We are going to be playing some more Tag Arena. Now you may be asking, what I've been doing lately on this account. Well, I will tell you. I have been doing a lot of campaign. I've been trying to get the other sucker, the other account, to have a 60 spirit host, and this account I'm trying to fix in other ways. I'm trying to upgrade his armor, but to do that I've decided to use the XP boost I had before I get that other book and the rewards reset. So that's what I've decided to do. I can show some of that off, but I wanted to prioritize Arena. Trying to keep him under burn at all times. I've decided against the idea of making a fourth account. I was toying with that idea to do it right now, but I can't afford to juggle it with so much going on. I just can't afford that. It would be too much of a time investment. It just would be. Okay, get that done. There's a reason. This is all adding up to something, by the way. This isn't just an abeyant idea. This could work. It may not, but this could work. Depends on how fast they are, and then okay, Vogoth helped with that. And then we stun them. At least they didn't have the spirit host in there. Because I was worried that maybe... And the burn. Whoever doesn't have burn, get some. Get some burn. Now you got a leech. I'm gonna burn this apothecary if I can. Yep, you're burning up. They're getting burnt. Like hot toast. Love it. I love how this team is just going to slowly smolder to death. It's delicious. Granted, everyone but Apothecary is easy to get FTP. Apothecary, I just got him, but he's hard to get. The rest of them are easy peasy. Drexthar, though, is not easy to get. It's one way you can tell that I've played the game for a while. It's one way you can tell. I think if I kill the apothecary first, we should be fine. I think that's what we want to do. We want to kill this guy. Because he's just going to slowly burn to death, and it's going to be more so if I can kill this guy. Get the burn to build up on him. Even better if we could get him provoked. Keep him CC'd. That's how you beat this. You CC him. You CC him with this comp and you incinerate him. You chunk their turn meter. If I could have got a stun off of that, that would have been brilliant. Good thing they didn't have a cleanser, though. Number one thing, never pick Drexthar into a cleanser. Healer, maybe. Cleanser, no. Like, if you can. Like, there is situations where you can't in certain boss fights, but most of the time, if you're in arena and you know there's a cleanser, don't bring him. Now, okay, we got 80. Not bad. I mean, I still have to get some silver. But we're going to start from the bottom up. Yeah, we're going to start with the bottom up and start making some rank 5 foods. Because the number one priority right now is to avoid the malaise. The malaise of having too many. So what I'm going to do to balance the thing between campaign and arena is I'm going to do a bit of arena, and a bit of campaign, and a bit of helping the champions out. So the thing is, my Drexthar, in order to be good for advanced content, he's going to need... Can you not... Speech recognition sucks, by the way. Just want everyone to know, usually it sucks. It mistakes everything you say to the point where it's just like, yeah, just learn the touch typing if there's any possible way to train your hands to do that and just like, do hand exercises or whatever, train it by your bootstraps, it'd probably be a better idea. Because speech recognition right now, unless you get a really good program, is literally that inefficient. But yes, this level is good for Valerie's, etc. And Valerie's good for fusions, etc. So I might develop a Valerie to 40 just for a fusion. But again, you wanna start with different parts of campaign. Like from beginning to the. I mean, I could do Nightmare, but I never beat Khazar, and Khazar is such a nuisance that I have to do very special preparations to kill him. I basically have to get a hit squad to kill him. He is severely degenerate on a number of levels. Not the least of which is the fact he has a cleanse. So, like, I mean, who would be able to... What team comp could I make that would stop Khazar? Because he's truly obnoxious. You can't stun him. I don't want to do him right now because I have an XP boost running, and I don't have anyone that's strong enough that I want to farm up for that specific area, because I already got Drexthar to 60, and I don't have any other legendaries to farm in that stage is the problem. And it's very hard to defeat Khazar. Like, wickedly hard. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm going to want Giant Slayer on Drexthar with, like, full 16 gear, and then, like, a War Maiden to decrease his defense, and then Vergus to continue to cut his max HP, and then somebody to turn meter control his ass. Because he is an absolutely ridiculously evil character. Khazar, once he gains his master form. I've shown his master form only once, and I didn't win, which was embarrassing enough. Maybe I need some kind of burst damage that can survive that. Because the problem is, even if I burn him all the time, he always heals and cleanses too much. Maybe I have to get an anti-heal champion to temporarily reduce his healing. Maybe that's the key. Like, I'm trying to think of a method to actually stop him. Because right now, I don't have a method to actually stop him. And that's the problem. I don't have a method. Maybe if I rank 6 Deacon, because I'm thinking that maybe Deacon is the answer. Because what Deacon would do is that Deacon would control the turn meter and then spam decrease defense. And then that might do the job.
How many sausages do you want?
3 or 4. I'm just thinking about... I was talking about how I was going to defeat Nightmare Khazar. Because, seriously, I need probably to turn meter control him. Because I don't... He's a bit like the spider. In that if you don't turn meter control him, he will completely take over. And that's a problem. Someone has a Calvalax. Looks like I'm gonna need my... You know, Sepulcher Sentinel and an anti-heal, like, might be a good shout. Because... Okay, I don't know if I can actually win this.
You can cook them more if you want.
Look at this craziness. Drexthar versus Drexthar action. See? Now this is real raid. See, the thing that's really disturbing about Calvalax... Oh, he's squishy, okay. I thought I was gonna die. That's what I thought was going to happen. That is what I thought was going to happen. But I was wrong on that score. He is nasty. Alright. This guy, I think he might just straight up kill me. Yeah. Yeah. Relic Keeper is a bit of a beast. If he's built right and you don't have a team that perfectly takes him on, yeah, Relic Keeper is going to kick your butt. That's all I can say about that. You build Relic Keeper correctly, you're in for a nightmare. You're straight up in for a nightmare if you build Relic Keeper correctly. It's that simple. It's that simple. All right, so okay, we got that. That's good. Because see, what I'm trying to do here, and this may sound mentally ridiculous, is I'm trying to rank 16 all of this gear. But in order to do that, I need a boatload of silver. Now, there's several approaches I can do to this. And also, I'm going to be using my spare Templars to upgrade my current Templar for different content. I will be getting more Templars as time goes on. It all went into that skill. Wow. Well, that was dumb. That sucked. Yeah, let's farm this just to get that back. Because you're like, what could I sacrifice a Templar for? Upgrading another Templar. That's what. That's the bitter irony of it all, is that I have a Templar, but I'm trying to improve him without wasting my precious books. Because books are precious, you know. Even rare books are very precious. It takes a long time and a lot of effort to get rare books. You can only get them during certain events. So, because of that, you're going to be working very hard to try to get that. I mean, if a champion's important enough, like Templar is, and semi-abundant, like replaceable, then see the reason I'm thinking of actually developing Sepulcher and Dark Elhain, there's a reason. All right? And Sepulcher, Dark Elhain, and Deacon are going to be my biggest targets, and Apothecary. So the reason that those are going to be my biggest targets, and then Arbiter, maybe, is because I already have those champions, for one thing. Dark Elhain and also Templar. These are the big ones. And maybe even Gala Longbraids and Vizier. All of these, and even Spirit Host, and maybe Kitus, all of those are top drawer. And I may also, invest in some of these other characters as well. But Sepulcher Sentinel is top drawer for really difficult content. Because she has block debuff for 2 turns. Do you have any idea how valuable that is in most content? Incredibly valuable. Like, I don't know how to explain how valuable having block debuffs of that magnitude is. I do want to check what the initial cooldown is, but even then, we can eventually book it because she's just that valuable. It's only a 4 turn. That's really amazing for an unbooked skill. Honestly, I'm actually very impressed. That's way superior to Spirit Host. That is massively superior to Spirit Host. Like, massive. And she's that right affinity for a lot of bosses. So yeah, she's a big deal. Like, she's such a big deal, it's kind of shocking me. Like, both Sepulcher and Sentinel and Drexthar are like... It's hard to explain how big of a deal they are. Because she completely changes night revs. Like, she is... Like, even though I have a Drexthar, I'm improving and focusing for now. This doesn't mean that there isn't champions down the pipeline right here that aren't absolutely, like, horrifically valued. And one of them is this Sepulcher Sentinel. I can't emphasize to you enough how powerful she is for an epic. I really can't. Like, for a defense champion, for what she does, I can't explain the value of Sepulcher. I can't. This champion, I can't explain why this is such a big deal. Like, Drexthar, he's kind of self-explanatory, but I can't explain the value of Sepulcher. I can't. It defies. Unless you know, you won't understand why I think this might have been the best pull I had of that whole time. Even better than Taragi the Frog and Apothecary. But Apothecary's up there. Apothecary's up there with her. Like, at least in my opinion. I don't know if anyone understands why this is valued, but like it's hard to explain. It really is. But it's like the more defensive version of Spirit Host for very very wickedly difficult content. Like, basically, she's a godsend for, like, go second teams or or content you need everyone not to take debuffs. That's the thing. If you need everyone not to take debuffs, she will stop it for 2 turns, which is massive, especially if you pair her with, like, a Valerie. Great for Nether Spider. Like, this character, I can't explain to you guys the value of Sepulcher. The only place she's not good is Bommel, which is I really don't like Bommel. I know he exists, but like, other than Bommel, she's got that Sanguinia like value, if you will. Like, I can't explain this champion properly. No. Okay. This isn't working. Okay, there we go. Because we're slowly trying to etch this gear up. We will eventually get there. I need more silver for this, but he needs more stats and stuff. Because this guy is going to be very valuable to me in the next episode.